I can feel it in the air.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jessie, a lifestyle at home. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating several rooms in my house for Christmas. I already have one video that I put up where I decorated my entryway, the dining room, the living room, and the kitchen. In this video, I'm going to be decorating in my primary bedroom, my powder room, the upstairs kids' living room loft area, and the kids' bathroom. So I just wanted to start off by kind of cleaning these blinds over here, especially the big window. I won't be able to like deep clean it as much as I should when I have the tree up. I did end up buying a new tree collar in here because I thought I couldn't find my other one. I did actually end up finding the one I was looking for, but that's okay. We'll just use it on the outside tree this year. This tree is also new because last year I didn't have the trees in my dining room, and I moved, or no, 2 years ago, I moved the big tree that I had in our room outside because our outside like Christmas tree that we use in our gazebo died finally after like 10 years or so. So when I was putting up all my trees, I was like, oh no, now I need a new tree for my room. So this is one of those Michael's trees that I was talking about in the previous video. It was on sale for $88. It's a slim tree. This one I thought was the same exact ones that I have in my living room and dining room. But this one is actually twinkle lights, and this had a ton of the fake snow. I was like kind of frustrated because I'm like, I wanted to stop buying the ones with the fake snow, but I knew this tree was a good tree and it was affordable, so I just went with it in here as well. And as you know, when you unpack a tree with flocking on it, it just gets everywhere, all over my pants, all over the carpet, all over everywhere. And this one definitely needed a good fluffing when I first had to take it out of the box. And here is a close-up of that box if you're interested, from Michael's craft store. It's actually the same number, the same look and everything as the other two trees, except for this one twinkles and my other trees don't twinkle. I actually like the twinkle in here. It's a little bit more romantic. And I don't decorate in the traditional red and green in my room. I decorate with a more blue, creams, kind of I want to say coastal-ish vibe in here, just to kind of match all of my regular decor that I have going on. So this is the second year that I decided to go with the blues in here, and I love it. It's been fun to kind of change it up a little bit.
Whatever happened to the rest of the year?
And here's a close-up of some of the clusters I made in here. A lot of the blue ornaments I actually got from a thrift store, which is a really good resource because I found a whole bag of blue and like the little icicles and things like that. I got that for $5. Like, it was very, very affordable, and I found ribbons as well. So if you're on the hunt to like change up your decor, definitely head up your thrift stores because you can always find a lot of great stuff. I always have to refluff my ribbon, reshape my ribbon after being in storage all the time, but it's also kind of fun. And I just love this ribbon. I think it's so pretty. I love giving you a close-up of what types of ribbon I'm using. Do you guys put a Christmas tree in your primary bedroom? Do you decorate your room at all for Christmas? I love it. I love using this slim tree. I love the little addition of the twinkle lights. I think it's so pretty. I have to admit that when I did have a full-size tree in here, it was a bit overwhelming, and I kind of wanted to get rid of the clutter about midway through December, but I noticed when I switched to the slim tree, it just feels out of the way, beautiful, and just is a really nice accent, and we kind of miss it when it's gone. in the other months of the year. It's just really pretty. We like leave it on as we watch TV before we go to bed, and then we turn it off with all of the other lights. But it's really pretty to look at. And technically this is the only tree that goes in the front window in the main floor of the house. So this is the only tree that you can kind of see from the outside, aside from the big picture window where I put that one upstairs. Please forgive my TV. It's really small for this space, and it's hung really high for this space. But my husband and I are going to be buying a new TV for the living room when Black Friday has all their sales, and hopefully that TV will be a little bit more proportionate for this area. But he just hung it super high, and I just let him go because I'm not the one hanging the TV. Sometimes you just gotta lose the battle to win the war in the long run. This picture that I'm putting up, the North Pole bed and breakfast, I got from TJ Maxx or Home Goods a couple years ago. Pretty much everything in this video is something that I've had for a while, except for obviously the new tree and the new tree collar. But all the other decor is something that I'm reusing. I try to buy maybe 1 or 2 things a year to add to my collection. It takes a long time, especially when you have like a bigger house, or you move from a smaller house to a bigger house. It might take a little bit, a while to get kind of 7 trees and all the things that I have in my house. But I tend to keep everything unless it starts to get worn down or break or whatever. But like our old gazebo tree was one that we had in our previous house as our main Christmas tree. And then we decided to get the 9-foot in here. So we put the old tree out in the gazebo, and that worked for like 3 or 4 more years. And then, like I said, 2 years ago, I had a full-size tree in our bedroom, and I moved that one out there. So I'm always like recycling things, or like trying to find a new life in them. I usually just tend to buy what I like and then kind of stick with it. And that's just kind of my style. I don't try to veer out and do too many different trends or anything like that. So I do apologize if like you were looking for more inspiration. This comforter too, I always get like huge questions about. I think I bought it in 2019, to be honest. And it's this really luxurious, like soft faux fur comforter. And I got it from Home Goods, and I don't know the brand either. So just check out your Home Goods, your Marshalls. This blue throw also I bought, I think, last summer. And it's just a really nice, pretty quilt. But yeah, I'm just trying to reuse the things that I love in different ways. So when I decided to go with the blue theme, I figured I could still use my comforter and just add the blue touch at the bottom. That sequenced pillow is also from Home Goods or TJ Maxx. And I got that a couple years ago as well. And I 100% made this cute little tray full of baubles and the little sign for the video. You will probably never see that again in my regular cleaning videos because it's clutter, and Malcolm would get a hold of that and throw that all over the room. But I thought it was really cute, and I do like adding like a little cute decor to the corner. I'm switching up a couple of things. I'm taking down the line drawing. I bought this really pretty like rustic tree thing from Kohl's a long time ago as well. I put the dog bones in this cute little Ray Dunn canister just because, if you knew me, I used to collect all of the Ray Dunn stuff, and I've kind of moved away from that. But for the holidays, I still really like using a couple of her pieces, and that fit the dog bones perfectly. I managed to put all my husband's junk in that little basket that we had in the closet. I just brought it out here. That way he has like a drop zone and it's covered. I used to have it in the tray, and it would really bother me because like he needed that stuff out, so he would remember to like pack it when he goes to work or whatever have you. So now he can still have that drop zone, but it's not an eyesore on his side of the room. And this blanket I bought last year, and I think it was from Marshall's. And I love that it had the blue and green Christmas trees. It's hard to find kind of blue accents. And my new vacuum is doing wonderful. I love this thing. It gets up so much fluff out of the carpet and cat hair. And you can see it makes really, really nice carpet lines.
'Cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. Soon Rudolph hears his whistle and gathers all his friends.
And here is my powder room. This is kind of the main bathroom that everybody uses in here. I'm just going to give the mirror and the countertop a good cleaning, and then I'm going to layer on my little Christmas stuff.
For each and every one.
Adding this tiny little cute little Christmas tree in the little Ray Dunn souffle pot that says Merry Christmas in the corner. I bought these little sparkly silver hand towels from Dollar Tree, I believe. They're actually kitchen towels, but they can work in here, and they're cute, and it's silver. This room is a like more sea glass blue green kind of room, so I didn't really want to go too hard on the red and green in here, and I think that the silver little snowflakes work really nice.
Snow starts to fall, and then you know it's Christmas for the children above all.
And this candle I literally save every year. I hardly burn it just because I love the picture on the outside. This is from Cozy Me Candles, and I've worked with her a lot in the past. This is not sponsored, but I just love the artwork on this candle, and it fits really well in the bathroom. So I only light it a couple times throughout the season because I want to keep the candle.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down.
And then I just add this trio of little teeny trees that are from Walmart. I'm not quite sure how much they are. I accidentally switched the tops of these two trees, but I'll make sure to get them in the correct spot. But these definitely need fluffing. I don't add twinkle lights or anything to these trees. These trees don't need anything. They're super, super cute. And they're really easy. Like if I decide that I don't like the galvanized buckets anymore, luckily they'll come apart and I can use a different kind of base for these in the future. But for now I really like them, and I think they're cute and they're not too obtrusive in this area, and it adds like a nice little surprise in here with the Christmas trees in the powder room.
Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness.
Here is my kids' space. Don't judge it. It needs new carpet. It needs a lot of work. And I didn't realize that my lights were out. I guess my husband's gonna have to work on that. One of the lights are out on my swag garland, so he's got to figure that out. I'm moving my console table from the big window to behind this little couch because I like to put the Christmas tree in this big picture window, and this is the main tree that you can see from the road when everything is lit up at night.
Holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
And this Christmas tree is one of those cool ones that can go from white lights to colored lights. I let my kids decide what they want to do. For this video, I'm just going to put the white lights on because that's what I prefer. But they like to switch it up and have some fun and switch it to the colorful lights. But this tree 100% needs a ton of fluffing. This is a tree that I got 5 years ago as well. This one is from Walmart, I want to believe. I didn't take a picture of the box, I'm sorry, but this one is kind of sparse, so I end up putting a fluffy flocked garland, and I stuff it in there to kind of fill in all of the blanks. But this one, it takes a lot of fluffing in order to make it look more full.
It means so much more than words can say, and I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here.
So this is the garland that I'm telling you about. As you can see in the center, I am just shoving it as far back in there. That way it kind of can fill some of the gaps. And then I also use the white mesh decor things to help fill in the gaps as well.
Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know.
So with this tree, I pretty much just sit on the floor and fill in from the bottom up, and then I'll move to standing and add in, and then I'll move to put some on the top.
Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh,
Also go a bit more fun and just funky with this tree. This is my kid's tree. I used to call it the initial tree because I got my oldest son, Gabriel, I got him a ton of G ornaments, and M for Maddie, of course now M for Malcolm as well. And sometimes they like helping me decorate it, but to be honest, Gabriel is pretty much moved out with his girlfriend, and Maddie works and goes to college at this time, so she's not around too much to do it. And she really, like, when she came home, she was like, oh my gosh, Mom, I'm so excited, thank you so much for decorating for us. Like, she's appreciative of it and doesn't care that I like did it for everybody. Also, my kids like to make ornaments every year, and so we add those to the tree as well. So we have sentimental ornaments downstairs on the main family tree. Like, I have their baby ornaments and some things we've collected along the way, but this tree up here is definitely more kid focused, and they love it because they like hang out here with their friends, and they like adding to the tree every year. So we have a couple really fun things that we want to do. My oldest daughter said that she 100% wants to do gingerbread houses this year. I'm going to try to do Vlogmas on my vlog channel. I've kind of not been on my vlog channel as much as I want to, but I always at least try to do Vlogmas. Some years I make it the entire time, and some years I have to quit because I get so stressed out. But this year I don't have as much on my plate. My daughter graduated high school last year, so she's done with marching band, so there's not as much pressure to do to do things with that. And I'm not doing, I used to host 2 family parties. I'm only doing Christmas Eve this year. I'm not hosting any more parties or anything crazy like that. So I'm really happy, and this is the way it looks. I added a bunch of fun like pics from Dollar Tree. You can kind of see some of the handmade ornaments and some fun ribbon and fun pics. And this tree, I don't know, this might be my favorite tree. I think it's so cute, and I just love all of the handmade and like the love that goes into this tree, and it's really fun colors. This is our fun tree, so I love that the kids get to look at it upstairs in like their zone.
It was under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bear toys that cuddle and
I'm really thinking hard about wanting to sell this couch. I am not a light white fabric couch girly, and I tried to be. This used to be the main couch down in our living room, and while it was very sophisticated and like very like on trend and it looked really nice, it got beat up way too bad, and it's getting beat up way too much up here as well. and it's just too big for this space. It's just too much for this space. We're going to be doing a lot of renovations coming up in the next year or so, and we're going to be redoing the bathroom up here and doing some rearranging up here, a new carpet and just a bunch of stuff. So I'm just really excited about that, and I think that getting a different, better kid-friendly couch up here will be the way to go, instead of like stressing over the fact that they're, you know, oh no, they're having fun but they spilled something on the sofa, and you know, that kind of stresses me out a little bit. But yeah, this up here needs new carpeting really badly, and this whole area just needs a refresh and a different vibe up here. But they love that really cool coffee table that I got like sponsored for. It kind of doesn't fit in with the rest of the furniture up here, but they love that it lifts up and there's so much storage. We barely use this bar area, so we're going to be getting rid of that whole area as well. But yeah, big things that come in. I just wanted to show you the little touches that I kind of threw around the living room up here. And here is my kids' bathroom. I'm just taking down their stuff, and I'm adding in some cute Christmas things. My daughters are really looking forward to this. She loves when we decorate the bathroom for Christmas, adding the cute red rug. Just going to add a couple cute little pieces in here. I'm not showing the whole bathroom because this whole bathroom needs to be renovated, and this is like her space. This is as clean as she got for me to come in here to decorate, but she does hair in here. She like dyes her hair and like gets stuff everywhere. So yeah, I don't often show this room, but I wanted to share with you guys the cute little Christmas stuff that I added. A cute little hand towel, I think it's from Walmart, and then I bought this little soap pump from Amazon, I think, and I think it's so cute and just adds a cute little touch of Christmas. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't seen my first video, definitely go check that video out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. I'll see you guys next time.